Kiana and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my current favorite bookish witches. One is an old favorite and then 4 current new ones. So let's just go ahead and get started with this video. My first new favorite witch is Hannah from These Witches Don't Burn. I literally just finished it in the month of October, so it will be in my October wrap-up, which will come out in November. Hannah is an elemental witch and she lives in Salem, Massachusetts. But the thing is, other non-witches, which they call regs, are not supposed to know about them. She had recently just broke up with her ex-girlfriend Veronica, who is another elemental witch and in the same coven as her, and she is now trying to learn what it means to be single and not have this controlling girl over her. She still has this fear that a blood witch is going to come back and kill her. She meets a new girl named Morgana and she is so excited to have a girlfriend, or it's Morgan, I think. Yeah, Morgan instead of Morgana. And then something starts hurting other witches, and at first Hannah believes it is a blood witch, but it turns out to be a witch hunter. And now it's up to Hannah, because nobody else believes her, and unfortunately her ex-girlfriend Veronica, to try to figure out who the witch hunter is and why is it after them. I love Hannah. I loved watching her grow. Be on the lookout hopefully very soon for a These Witches Don't Burn book review. An old favorite, of course, will always be Hermione Granger from Harry Potter, specifically in Prisoner of Azkaban. I love her specifically in this book because when she figures out that Remus is a werewolf, instead of her blabbing like I feel like Professor Snape wanted her to do, she kept it to herself and she kept the secret. She only ever revealed it to Harry and Ron when she thought that Remus was helping Sirius Black get onto the campus and kill Harry. Hermione, like, as a Muggle-born, has to go through the struggle of trying to fit in when she doesn't, learning the terms, learning what other wizards are taught since like the moment they're able to understand what they are. And I just love her. She is so strong. She is so fiercely independent, and when she believes in something, she sticks her ground for it. So Hermione will always be a favorite of mine. Another favorite witch of mine is Lucia from the Fallen Kingdom series. So at first we do not know that Lucia is a witch. We just see her as the daughter of a king, as she is Prince Magnus's sister. But then we continue to find out, this is very spoilery, we continue to find out that she is actually adopted. Her mother is a witch and she has these powers that her father wants to use and harness so he can take over the entire kingdom that's broken down into the 3, you know, Uranus, Pelagia, and Limros, and all of that. There are some points that I love and I hate Lucia. I hate her in the beginning for the simple fact that she is a spoiled little brat because her father is this bloodlust king and she feels because her father is the bloodlust king she should get everything and anything that she wants. And then when she starts to get these feelings for her brother, who she was raised as her brother, and then finds out that they're not, she still sees him as her brother, and she's like, oh, even if he is my brother, like, I still want him. But when she gets hurt and somebody who she cares for hurts her and she wants to get her vengeance, she becomes this like dark witch, which I love the cliche of dark witches. It's my absolute favorite. So she's more like of a hate to love, but she's still one of my favorite witches ever. A new one that I got introduced to last year and I'm still reading her books is Coco from the Serpent and Dove trilogy. So Coco is again another blood witch, and with them it's very different from this blood witch. With this blood witch, if they have your blood, they can control you. With this one, it's almost the same, but they have more healing aspects. Coco is basically almost the head of her witch clan. And she runs away with Lou, and it's just, she gave up everything. She gave up her status. She gave up the comfort of her home, the servants that she had, because her best friend was getting hunted and almost killed by her mother, and she was like, I need to protect her. This is my best friend. I'll do anything for her. And in the second book, from what I read so far, before I like put it on hold, when she goes back and they threaten her, like, if you don't stay, we can't help you. She's like, my friend still needs me. My friend is still in danger. I'm still gonna help her no matter what you say. And she gives up so much, and she is so selfless, and she's so humble. And I feel like Lou needs to take a page from Coco because Lulu be doing some stuff that's very selfish. But Coco is absolutely one of my favorites. She threw herself into as a nurse with all those Chauncers who wanted to kill her because if they found out she was a witch, they would kill her, because her friend was in there and she knew her friend needed her. I absolutely love her, and I hope maybe Shelby comes out with like just a series of Coco before the Serpent and Dove trilogy. A girl can help. Lastly, my favorite, which is Cass from the Moonstruck series by Grace Ellis and Shay Beagle. Cass is this seer. In this world, it's a whole bunch of magical creatures, vampires, witches, werewolves, mermaids, all of that. And Cass is a seer, and in the end of volume 1, she tries to warn Julie, you know, you need to break up with your girlfriend. Like, something bad is really gonna happen. You're my friend. I need to protect you. You should break up with her. And the second book, when Julie doesn't listen to her, she brings her into the seer like realm and tries to tell her again, like, hey, you need to break up with her. I see danger coming in your future. And then the third book, when it happens, she gets heartbroken. But Cass is just this sweet girl who wants nothing but the good for her friends. And with her seer powers, from what we see so far, because we don't see that much of her, we see like glimpse, it's almost like she doesn't have control over it. Like, when it comes, it just comes and she has no control over it. But I absolutely love her. So these are all of my favorite current bookish witches, besides Hermione. Hermione is like an old one, but like I include her I think in every video. I'll be leaving her on the side of me 2 videos you guys should go check out. I try to post twice a week. Sometimes life gets in the way, sometimes work and school gets in the way, and I'll hopefully see you guys very soon with another video.